You think you're working hard, really, because most people say they're working hard, but when the pressure hits, when the alarm rings at 4:30 a.m., when the day punches them in the mouth, they fold, they quit, they tap out, they retreat back into comfort like it's a warm blanket. But you want to work harder than others. Then you better understand one truth right now: hard work isn't a slogan. It's not a quote. It's not something you post on Instagram. Hard work is a lifestyle, a battlefield, a choice you make minute by minute. And if you want to outwork the world, there's no hack, no shortcut, no secret, just pain, just discipline, just the grind, every single day. You're not competing against the weak. You're competing against the ones who are willing to bleed for their goals. The ones who don't complain, the ones who don't wait for motivation, the ones who push harder even when they're exhausted. You want to beat them? Then you need to become a machine. A relentless, disciplined, cold-blooded operator who executes without hesitation. Working harder than others isn't about doing more when it's easy. It's doing more when it feels impossible. When you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're overwhelmed, when every part of your body screams at you to stop, that's the test. That's the moment. And only a few people pass it. So ask yourself, are you one of them? Or are you just another talker pretending to be committed? If you want this life, you better earn it. Start now. No excuses. Hard work is ugly. It's repetitive, it's lonely, it's thankless. People see results and think it's talent. They see success and assume, luck, wrong. What they never saw were the mornings you woke up dead tired and still laced up your boots. The nights you stayed grinding while everyone else was celebrating or sleeping. This world doesn't reward busy. It rewards execution. Consistent, disciplined execution. If you want to work harder than others, then stop comparing. Stop watching what they're doing. Stop worrying about their progress. Focus on your output, your discipline, your willingness to keep pushing when everyone else is done for the day. You think the top performers stop because they're tired. You think they wait for motivation. They don't. They grind because they've built a philosophy: work beats everything. You want to outwork everyone. Then be willing to suffer. Be willing to be uncomfortable. Be willing to be the only one in the room who isn't taking a break. That's how you win. That's how you separate from the herd. DISCPLIE-OVRFELNGS. Feelings are unreliable. Feelings are weak. Feelings get you nowhere. Discipline is different. Discipline doesn't care if you're tired, doesn't care if you're busy, doesn't care if you don't feel like it. If you want to work harder than others, you remove feelings from the equation. You operate off commitment. You operate off standards. When the alarm goes off, you get up. When the schedule says train, you train. When life hits you with stress, you move anyway. The world is full of talented quitters. You don't want to be one of them. Talent fades. Motivation fades. Discipline is forever. Work ethic is forever. Consistency is forever. Working harder than others isn't a burst. It's a lifestyle. It's waking up every day and choosing to win the small battles. That's how you break the world. That's how you rise above. Momentum doesn't appear out of thin air. It's built brick by brick, day after day, rep after rep. People quit because they don't see results fast enough. That's weakness. That's ego. They want the reward without paying the price. Momentum comes from repetition, from grinding when there's no applause, from showing up when no one sees it. Do the work long enough, momentum becomes your ally, your strength multiplier, your hidden weapon. You want to work harder than others, then make the grind your identity. Make it part of who you are. Not something you do, something you are. Pain isn't the enemy. Pain is the signal that you're forging something stronger. When I was in the teams, we had a saying, pain is the payment. You want to outwork the world, then you better pay up. You will feel exhaustion. You will feel frustration. You will feel doubt. Good. That means you're on the right path. The pain you feel now becomes the strength you rely on later. Weak people avoid discomfort. Winners walk into it. They live in it. They make discomfort their home. If it's hard, good. If it hurts, good. If it scares you, good. That means you're doing what others aren't willing to do. That's how you separate. That's how you dominate. OTMRNITMRAENTS. Let's be real, most people only work when it's convenient. They'll grind when they feel inspired. They'll push when they've had a good sleep. They'll chase their goals when life is calm. But the world doesn't reward convenience. It rewards consistency. So how do you work harder than others? You work when they don't. You push when they stop. You grind when they fold. While they take weekends off, you train. While they waste hours on their phone, you execute. While they complain, you adapt. You win by doing the work they avoid. That's the difference. That's the separation. Zero, excuses. EVR excuses are poison. Excuses kill progress before the work even starts. No time, wake up earlier, too tired. Good. Push through it. Too stressed, all the more reason to work. Not motivated, doesn't matter, move anyway. You want to be average, make excuses. You want to be unstoppable, remove them completely. Life doesn't care about your feelings. Success doesn't care about your circumstances. The world rewards workers, not complainers, not talkers, not dreamers, workers. Be one of them. Final PUS KALTOSITION right now. You have a choice. Keep living the same routine or destroy your limits and rebuild yourself to someone the old you wouldn't even recognize. Working harder than others starts today. Starts now. Starts with you doing what you already know needs to be done. You don't need motivation. You need action. You need discipline. You need to become the kind of person who does the work, whether they feel like it or not. Start now. No excuses. Stedying ovatu on momente. This is your moment, your turning point, your decision point. You want to outwork the world, then do it. Stop talking. Stop thinking. Start doing. The ones who win aren't the loudest, aren't the most talented, aren't the luckiest. They are the ones who show up, grind, and work harder than everyone else. Even when it hurts, even when they're alone, even when no one believes in them. This is your path now. This is your mission. This is your new standard. Work harder than others. Work harder than yesterday. Work harder than the person you used to be. Be disciplined. Be relentless. Outwork everyone. Become unstoppable.